Hi everyone, this is a tutorial on how to manipulate and add navigation buttons to responsive design templates that are one page, such as this one. So the process of doing, like, basically manipulating these templates is different than when you kind of just have like a regular website with multiple HTML pages. So we have like some websites, let's say like this one, that you basically, when you open it up, you have different pages that you navigate through, and then you have other websites. So I'm going to just open this one so I can see the code. Websites that are just one page, and the process of like customizing it is different. So for example, this one, you could see that I have actual separate HTML pages for each of the buttons on my website, versus websites that are not, basically they are just one page, and then you go to the different sections of that website. Actually, this is the incorrect file. Let me open the right one. So it's the correct one. Perfect. So this one is just one page, and I just move down to the different sections. So the way that you manipulate and add nav buttons to this kind of a website is different than the one where you have separate HTML pages. So as you could see, this is, the section where it says my nav buttons. You always want to pay attention to these notes, and you see that I have my nav trigger is hashtag about, hashtag service. These hashtag references basically responds to the different sections on my website. So for example, the about, you see I have my masthead. That's the very first page on the site, the landing page. It's basically the class tag for it is called the masthead. And then we have the other one, the first one, and you can kind of see that it's right here, nav bar responsive, and that's referencing to this section here. And then the next part is the first part is the about, which is right here, the about section, the opening and closing. See how it's all under a section tab, and the ID is its ID is about. So let's go ahead and add like another nav here. So the first thing we want to do, so we don't want to change anything basically, and we don't want to change this to an HTML page, because again, this is all on one page. So I'm gonna go and always try to copy, if you want to make new navigation, copy the middle one. So I'm gonna copy this middle one, and I'm gonna go ahead and just move this down, and I'm gonna just call it maybe gallery, for example, and then change this name to gallery as well. But what I also need to do now is come back to my services. This is my service section. I'm going to copy the entire piece, copy it, move down, paste it. Now all I have to do is change this to gallery. Make sure it's case sensitive. The white text is not, and basically that's it. I'm going to save this, and I'm going to preview this, you see that I have a gallery, and it basically goes to that specific page. So I duplicated it so you can just go and delete whatever it is that you need to delete. So this is how you change or add, and if you know, different navigation buttons to your page. And let's say if I want to make sure you change this code for yourself too. And I'm gonna go back and copy. If I want to move this, I'm gonna just copy that. Let's say I want to move it up. I'll just, maybe I want to put it after about, so I can just come back here and just put it there instead. And now you could see that's just going to reflect on my page. So I just moved it over. So this is how you modify your navigation buttons. And again, this one just takes you back to the home page. That's the landing page, which is the master tab, and you don't want to really change that. It's really important to just keep everything. You can just change the titles, but and maybe, you know, later change the colors and all that, but you definitely don't want to change the class tag, because all the JavaScript and the CSS is referencing this. So this is how you modify a one-page template and add navigation button and add sections to that page.